Hey everybody, today I want to make a video to show you how to make a face cutout using your Cricut. I have a Cricut Maker, but this should work for any Cricut that requires you to use the design space and allows you to print and then cut. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open my photo of the face that I want to cut with Paint 3D. This is a Windows program, and if you have a newer Windows laptop or computer, it should already be installed, but as long as you have Windows 10 or newer, you should be able to download this for free if you just Google like Paint 3D download and verify that it's from Windows. You should be able to get it that way. So I'll open it in Paint 3D, and why I like to use Paint 3D is because they have this magic select tool, which makes it so much faster to cut out the face rather than like in the old Paint. You could do it just by selecting a paintbrush and painting out the outside of your face. And of course there's a ton of other programs that can do this too, but I like Paint 3D since it's, it's free. But you could use Photoshop or several other photo editors. The reason I've been making face cutouts lately is as cupcake toppers, but of course there are several other reasons you might want to cut out a face, whether it's for a sign or a personalized card, or if you want to put it on a popsicle stick and have it in the cheering section at a sporting event. There's a lot of cool things you can do with the face cutout. So now that I have it open in Paint 3D, I'm going to go to Magic Select, and it really talks me through it. So I want to crop down the image to as close close to the borders of what I want, and do next, and it's going to do its best to figure out what I wanted it to crop out, and it did a pretty good job, but there are some spaces I still want to remove. It didn't cut anything off of me, so I don't need to add anything more, but I do want to remove like this part of my friend's face and my neck and chest area, because I just want it to be my face and my hair. So I'll just click and drag that portion that I want it to cut out, and it'll kind of figure it out. If I don't like it, I might undo, so I'll press Control Z and make the cut again, or make the line again. And I like that one a little better. It seems a little more smooth. And then I'll come up here and do my neck area. And it seemed to figure that out, except it cut off a lot of my hair. So I'm just going to Control Z again and try again, and that time it got it. So it really just undo and try again rather than going back and trying to re-add the hair. Then you get a bunch of weird lines. So just undo and be a little more generous with your line. Don't go so close to where you want it to cut. The only other thing I'm going to fix here is if I look at this, I think this hair is going to stick out weird once it's cut. So I'm just going to put a line here to cut that hair out. And I think I'm pretty happy with that. So then I'll press done. And this part is kind of bizarre how I do this, but I haven't found a way to just save this image. If I go save right now, it's going to save this square without my face, and that's obviously not what I want. So I'm going to hold my face down and copy this. So copy. And then I'm going to go ahead and open a new paint project. So menu, new. I shouldn't need to save it. But now that I've already copied that image, I'm going to go ahead and paste. And then it's just my huge face. So once I size that down, I can save just this image now, and then it's just going to save my face. Now I see here that, a Cricut, as you know, is very precise with its cuts. So all these jagged edges, it's going to cut out, and that's just kind of how it is because my hair is crazy. You can try to smooth it out a little bit. I think I skipped that step once I cut out the sticker, but that's fine with me. The only thing I am going to do is erase just a little bit of these things I've noticed. So use the calligraphy pen. So just give my hair a little flow on this side. since it's so flowy on the other one. And you know what? That's fine with me. I probably could have chosen a better picture, but that didn't have my hair so crazy, but I'm fine with this. Okay, so now I'm going to save this, menu, save as, image, and I'm fine with that how it is. PNG or JPEG is fine. So I'll save this. I'm just going to call it Lauren Face. I already saved one just as I was playing with it here. Okay, so now I'm ready to go to my Cricut design space. And I have it up here, and I need to go to upload so I can upload that image that I just created of myself. Browse, find Lauren Face. And I'm going to call this a complex image. If I did simple, it would try to change things too much. I just want it complex. I want it just as it is. So I'll continue, and then I want to make sure to push to cut out all the white space, and that's really all I'm going to do. I'm not going to worry about in between my hair or anything. This is just the image that I want. So I'll go ahead and continue and save it as a print, then cut image. If I save it as a cut image, it's not going to let me have my face, and that's obviously basically the whole point of it. Okay, so I'll save that, select it, and add it to my canvas. Now it's time to size it. So if I were to use this as a cupcake topper, for example, 3 inches, that's kind of large for a cupcake topper. So I'm going to put it down to more like 2 inches. And this is not to scale, so it's going to be bigger because this is not an actual inch. Okay, so I'm going to make 2. So I'll control copy and control paste, which is control V, or of course you can right click and copy paste or just duplicate. Okay, so I will make 3 here, and I'm going to align them just so they print out nicely. All right, so now once I go to make it, it's going to tell me the steps. So if I press continue here, it's going to tell me I'm ready to send it to the printer. So I'm going to send it to the printer, print it out, and then I will put it on my mat, and the Cricut reads that black line to know where it needs to start to cut your face out perfectly. So I'm not going to show you guys those steps because all you have to do is print, and if you have a Cricut, you should know how to do the cutting steps. So just make sure that you print on like a cardstock, probably, if you're going to use this for a cupcake topper or a sign or anything. Unless you're just going to glue it right onto something else, I would recommend cardstock and not just printer paper. So I'll do that, and then that's going to be it. They'll cut out my face, and I'll finish my project. I hope this was helpful.